Hey guys, for this video I'm going to be doing a back to school haul, and I actually filmed the intro for this yesterday and it was not in focus, so I'm recording it again. Still, for this, like I said, for this video I'm doing a back to school haul, and by the way, I'm going into junior year, the hardest year of high school, yay, my life, and I'm taking a bunch of AP classes. Still, like I said, I'm going into junior year, and I actually start school August 14th. Which is pretty soon. By the time I upload this, it'll be in like 16 days, so that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Usually people are excited about the first day of school, but after last year I had a bunch of homework, so I know this year I'm gonna have even more. Not as excited, but I mean, whatever. Subscribe, like, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just get on into this video. Okay, so the first thing are these pencils, and I don't really know the cost of any of these things, but they're all from Walmart, so yeah. By the way, I start school August 14th, but yeah, these are just some sparkly 0.7 mechanical pencils, because this is what I used to write with. I always get these pencils. Hopefully this year nobody asks me for any pencils, because that's how I always run out of pencils, so it's kind of sad. Then this year I'm using this pencil pouch that I've had since like 8th grade, so, or like 8th grade or 9th grade, I believe. I don't know, I've had it for a while. And so yeah, I'm just using this. I know it looks kind of childish, but it fits a bunch of things, and that's why I'm using it. Plus it's kind of cute. Kind of creepy and kind of cute. So yeah, this is the pencil pouch I'm using, and again, it has a highlighter stain on the side of it, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Then for my binder, I'm gonna be using this for like my morning classes or my afternoon classes. I don't know. And it's like a leathery thing, and it's just one of these things. I just use these as binders. They're not really binders, but whatever. I use these because it's just easier. I actually got one of my friends to buy one too, and it just worked for her, and I'm pretty sure one of my other friends said she was gonna buy one because it just keeps you kind of organized. But I broke mine from last year because I used like for all of my classes, I put them all in one thing, and that's not really the best idea. So I'm gonna use two this year, and so this is the first one that I'm using. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for morning or afternoon. This one's leather, so I'm probably gonna use this for like whichever one I have, because this material just looks like it'll last longer than my other one. But this is just folder number 1. For folder number 2, this is what I'm using. It's the same thing as the other one, just a different material, I guess. I don't really know, and it's just different, obviously. Again, morning or afternoon, it doesn't really matter that much, but this is just what I'm using, and I guess for half of my classes. So yeah, so it will definitely save my year, and it'll keep me so much more organized. And obviously, to like label it, I'm gonna put like some tape for like morning classes, and then on the other one, tape afternoon classes, just so I can like be more organized. But I mean, it's not that hard. They're definitely different. This one's polka dots, yeah. But yeah, this is my other one. Then journal number 1 looks like this. Is just a 5-star notebook, college ruled, 200 sheets. This is what I used for math last year, and I don't know if any of my classes are gonna ask. I just bought them because usually one of my classes asked me for one. I know last year math did, and so yeah. And also in AP classes I'm taking a lot, I might need a notebook for writing, but this is just one of them that I bought, and it just looks like this. I think 5-star is like the best brand for these like notebooks. I may be wrong. I don't really care about the brands, but I just got this one because it was the thickest one that I saw. Because even though it's kind of early to be buying school supplies, a lot of things were still like running out, and it's kind of sad. But yeah, these are just the first one. Then for composition notebook, not composition notebook. Then for my second college ruled subject, 200 sheets or whatever, this is the second one, and yeah, it just looks like this. It brings 200 sheets. It's exactly like the other one, except just a different design. It's exactly the same one, though, the same type, I mean. And this is just how this one looks like. And yeah, just got it. Again, one of my classes may ask for it, and if they do, I have one, and that's good. Then for composition notebooks, I got this, and obviously the background is exactly the same, I think, as my other one. It might be just a little bit different, but it's feathers. I'm looking at the other one. The other one looks like a dream catcher. This one's just feathers, so I guess it kind of looks like the other one. not really, now that I'm looking more closely at it. Sorry if this is not in focus, I'm looking at the viewfinder to see if this is in focus or not, but the back just looks like this. It's just a regular composition notebook. Yeah, because, you know, some classes may ask you for a composition notebook, and it's nice to have one. Okay, so I had to turn off the lighting for this one because this one's white, and you couldn't really see it at first, but that's why the lighting is kind of dark now. I promise I'll turn it back on. But this is my second composition notebook, and it just, again, it's just white, and it has like golden, it's like an ombre effect. Basically, it goes darker in the bottom, and it looks really pretty and basic. And why is this upside down? I'm sorry. But yes, again, it's a 5-star, and I'm gonna take the sticker off of it. But yeah, that's just what it looks like. Then I have a planner, which I don't actually know if I'm gonna keep this in my binder, like in not my binder, sorry, my bag, because it's kind of big, so I don't know if I want to keep this in my bag or not, if I just want to keep this in my room, because yeah, but it's a planner because you always need a planner. I'm mostly using it for like theater, not really homework, because I can kind of, usually with homework it's like, it's the next day, that's how AP works. So I don't really think I'll use it for homework, I think I'll use it for theater and YouTube, so I think I'll just keep it in my room. So yeah, I might take it to school, it just depends, but this is just what it looks like, and I did an entire video on this one, so, and my mom just came. Then I have this basic folder from last year that just holds paper, and I really don't want to show the other paper because it's so big, but I just got 500 sheets and I'll show it to you guys. But this is just a folder, and it looks like this. Super pretty. I don't know, this is a brand. But I just got this from last year, and this is what I'm using, so, to hold my paper, I guess. Then over here I have some paper, because you need paper obviously. Even though we use laptops, you still sometimes need paper, especially in English or like history and stuff like that. But still, this is the paper that I use, and I mean, it's simple, and it just brings 500, so I just put a little bit in the folder, and whenever out, I'll put some more. So yeah. The next thing that I have are these index cards for studying. I'm not putting this in my backpack, but when I study at home. By the way, my nephew's in here. Brian, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, now shut up. Still, these are the index cards I use to just study, so. Because you gotta have index cards, you know, for vocab test or just for terms in general. You need these just to study. At least this is what I use to memorize them quickly. Also, when you're writing it down, you memorize it more. So, little study tip right there. Then I have some erasable pens, because sometimes you mark things down with a pen. And by the way, these are like the perfect colors that you kind of need in high school, blue, red, and black. But sometimes you make a mistake, especially when grading in red pen. You make a mistake. Sometimes I mark things wrong and it's not wrong, and then I have to put like okay next to it. So this is perfect just in case I mess up. And these actually work. These are the only things that work. By the way, my nephew's right there. Wish he would go away. He's spinning a fidget spinner right now. Still. These are the pens that I use just because they work really, really well. And so yeah, these are the only erasable pens that I've used that have ever worked for me. Then lastly, I have these highlighters, and yeah, they're just, I don't even know what this says, clear view highlighters, because if you're left-handed, these will work with you, because I always get highlighters on the side of my hand. I don't know if righties have these problems too, but with my left hand, I definitely get these problems. And I remember I was borrowing a highlighter from this girl, and she was like, are you left-handed? And she was like, oh, these work great for left-handed people, so this is what I use now, so, because they actually work and I don't stain my hand. Okay, then this is my backpack. By the way, my nephew's holding it, and it just looks like this. It's an Adidas backpack. It is the Adidas, I don't know how to say it, Prime 3 backpack, and it was $65, but we got a discount. It was a 20% discount. That's the thing that they have at the store, and we got it for $52, which is still expensive, but hopefully this lasts me for senior year also, because my last backpack didn't. It was a cheap backpack from Target that it was super small, and this one is huge, and it's definitely gonna last me.
Guys,
so,
this is super huge.
Yes.
Super huge in the world.
And so yeah, it's not the biggest in the world.
No.
Still, this is just a backpack. This is the only colors they had, but you know, whatever. They have more colors online, but I'm not buying it online because then it'd be more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, like, and I will see you guys next time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm happy about my first back to school video. I'm not really happy about back to school. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye!